We can get enough calories from plant matter. Not that like I'm saying, let's just try and evolve our brains bigger. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying it's okay. It's okay.
This is a massive point which I wanted to make, actually. I don't want this to be taken out of context. If we look at past evolution, that is a very different example to what we're seeing today.
Yeah,
past evolution,
the world's so different.
So different. Yeah, and I also don't want to be kind of taken out and used as a voice clip for militant anti-vegans because that won't
militant
look great.
Pro-vegans no matter
exactly.
what.
No, exactly.
Like,
we have to look at evolution for what it is and what's happened and how different diets have impacted the teeth and the brain and how everything is interconnected.
And
like
appreciate
that.
things are different now.
Exactly. So what I was going to say is, today is not so much of a case of evolution at all. We can't be bringing this case into, but evolution has said this, natural selection has said this in the past, because that doesn't apply to us anymore. Today, we have to ensure that our body has enough calories, vitamins, proteins, and carbs to function.
Balanced diet.
Exactly, which is easier today than it has ever been before in human history. We can go out into
the West anyway.
For the West, that is entirely true. For the richer people, but it's true. We have a far greater array of foodstuffs that we have access to than ever before. In the past, a hunt would provide a little bit of meat fairly regularly. Today, we eat huge amounts because we want to and we can. And let's not draw evolution into this argument because I really don't think it belongs there. We have created our own ecosystem, and as such, the laws that applied to the last 50 million years of primate evolution do not apply to us here today, and as much as they have done in the past. And therefore, natural selection and evolution, I don't believe, should be brought into the argument of whether or not our teeth suggest that we should or should not be eating more or less meat.
Well said.
Thank you.
But should we move on to our news?
Gosh, right, yes. So, news. I also, beforehand, thank you very much, Jen, for that.
Oh, yes, thank you, Jen.
Really,
Sorry
really
if I sounded like I was
questions.
attacking you at the beginning. I wasn't.
No,
you just clearly triggered something for me there.
No, absolutely. No, they are really, really good questions. They are
absolutely
got us thinking as well, which is, I thank you very, very much for that. And keep the questions incoming. Instagram is a really, really good place to throw questions at us. We're normally really quite quick on responding on there. So keep those questions coming. Thanks a lot.
If not, I've got a big old contact form on our website that's up now.
Absolutely.
So feel free to use that.
Brilliant. Cool. On with the news. The first bit of news is the fact that we are going... Well, it's the end of season 1. We've decided that we're going to do seasons for this. And... Right, we love doing this. We really, really love doing this. We're not going anywhere. And to prove as such, we're coming back strong at the start of season 2 with a live-streamed episode.
Absolutely. So the 3 main reasons for ending the season now, just for now, we're coming back pretty soon.
We love this far too much to stop. Just I'm letting you know.
So first of all, if you're in the UK, you probably have noticed things are starting to open up again in what will hopefully be the last lockdown from COVID-19. But this means that things are getting super busy for both of us, and we will not necessarily be working from home as much as we have been. So a lot more time we'll have to go to travel, and, Tom might be moving soon. Many, many things. Life's starting again, basically.
Yep.
And we're trying to catch up. Second thing, I am now approaching the halfway point of my PhD. I'm not quite there yet. But it's getting really, really busy. And my research has to come first right now, which is sad because I love my research, but I also love DBB. So we're definitely coming back before the end of 2021, hopefully much sooner than the end of 2021.
No, flip an episode.
But the third reason, we have a live show coming up.
Yep.
That's going to take a lot of work to prepare. We're going to turn it into an episode so you can listen to it wherever you're listening to it now. It's going to be about the tricky history of research ethics in evolution and biology, of which there is lots.
Really looking forward to that one.
Me too. And this is going to be at the Research Ethics Conference 2021, hosted on St. Luke's campus at the University of Exeter, and also online, so you can stream it from wherever you are. And basically, this is a whole day conference. It's going to be so much fun. There are so many great speakers coming from it was going to be all over the southwest of the UK, but now it's all over the world because it's gone online.
Fantastic.
You can actually sign up to it for free right now if you want to. So if you go to the Research Ethics Conference website online, all the information's there.
And this, I should say, is on the 25th of June.
So as a huge thank you for all the support we've had through season 1, I'm going to read out some fun stats in a minute about all the places we've reached.
Yeah.
But we want to send out some stickers to those of you who've joined us. So please contact us via our website or social media and we can send you some. Our website is bit.ly/Darwin's Black Book.
So we're going to do a bit of an overview and a flashback of season 1, stuff that we like doing with this, stuff that we've learned, and what we really love about this podcast. I'll start. I love... This is it's more of a little bit of a love letter to this, to be perfectly honest. Cheesy as heck. Well, it's the fact I get to delve into bits of science I wouldn't normally be able to go and research, or I'd come across in my job. I'm a professional researcher. I research. I research some very specific things, and to get a chance to go and look at some ancient mammals, mammal evolution, or cetaceans, or a whole range of stuff that we've covered, or even the naturalists that we've had to get a chance to go and have a look at. It's been an absolute privilege to do so. Literally to the whim of, what do we want to do an episode on today? Looks out window. The robins are doing something weird. Let's do something on them. And that gets added to the list. It kind of goes to there. And so I actively get to follow the trains of thought, which take me on really fun science tangents and leads my mind into kind of going to places, and I haven't really found that anywhere else apart from in science. It allows me to go and chase bits of really sexy science, basically. The bits where you just go and pause and marvel at how extraordinary this world is, how extraordinary life is, and how we'll probably never understand it all, but we should give it a damn good go and go and protect it. And at the same time, there is nothing that we know of in the universe quite like our little blue marble of a planet, and getting a chance to research that and tell you guys about it is genuinely one of the best things. There you go. That's what I love about this podcast.
So mine's not as articulate as that. I just put, I really like doing frogs.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I also really love choosing the topics each week. Like you said, we don't really know ourselves what's going to come next. And then when we get great feedback from what we chose, that's awesome.
Yeah, really, yeah.
I also really love doing the interview we did with Hello Bio.
Yes.
That was great fun. We've put that all over our social media if you want to check it out. There's information about evolution, about if you want to start your own podcast, and a little bit about ourselves and what we do as well.
It's a 2 or 3 minute read. It's not very long at all, but it was really entertaining to do, and should be really quite interesting as well.
Also, the day our stickers arrived, our logo stickers, that was a good day.
Yeah, we have so many. This is kind of how it proves that Season 2 has to happen, because we've got a heck of a lot more stickers to deal with to give out.
So in terms of numbers, I worked out that each, so Tom and I, we have easily put in over 100 hours each into Season 1. So that's coming up with ideas, researching, recording, editing, social media, etc. So worth it.
That's amazing.
So in total, the number of independent listeners, so independent people who have listened to this, We've reached 350 independent listeners.
Whoa. Okay, so this is news to me as well, but 350 in, well, technically it's 13 episodes, because that's nuts.
Yeah, so this is before this one's streamed. Our most popular episodes have also been Origin, of course. That was our first one. I also wanted to say something about Origin, because I'm really aware that our standard has improved throughout this season. Origin is our most listened to episode, but I know that the new ones are so much better. And given I've never done this before, it's been great thanks to the feedback and constructive criticism as well. So although Origin's our most popular, in my opinion, I don't think it's our best.
True.
But
no, I'd agree with you on that one as well. We were learning a lot there.
Another really popular one was Love and Monogamy. You guys love listening to that outside Spotify more than anywhere else.
Oh, wow.
Which is cool. Yeah. That was a very popular one. Also, of course, frogs. Because they're frogs. Frogs and Disease, episode 7.
Got a weird thing about frogs. The listeners of this podcast have a weird thing about frogs. Like a disturbingly large amount.
Yeah. All our best social media posts are, like, most interactive social media posts are about frogs.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we know where the audience lies. This has turned into the Frog Podcast, and we shall talk about nothing else but...
Yeah, and we've also had 3 Christmas episodes, 1 Valentine's Day one as well.
Yeah.
Which I think are very important in our holidays.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we have had about 700 streams as well, which is fantastic. So thank you for coming back and listening to
All of
multiple
them.
episodes.
Our voices have been streamed 700 times around. Actually, this is one of my favourite bits as well. I should say, like, one of my favourite bits of the podcast is the fact that we've got to some really weird places around the world. And
yes, I have that up now, actually.
Because I love getting to see how people react to the podcast, to evolution, having a bit more biology in their lives, having to think about maybe in something they haven't thought about for quite a long time. I think, again, bringing up question of the day, Jen, she sent those questions through at 2 a.m. just saying, I've been thinking on these things, which is incredible. And just getting that, it fills me with just the best feeling to say that, yeah, actually, these are things to consider that maybe you haven't thought about before. And please keep sending in the questions. Genuinely, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. But I was going to say, the places where it's got to, New Zealand. Mm-hmm. We got a message saying, it's like, thanks, my lecturer suggested this to me. And I was like, that's nuts. Where's this lecturer from? Is it somewhere we know? It's like, New Zealand. I don't know anyone in New Zealand. It's got all the way out there. That's fantastic.
And I've got the listeners up now. Most of our listeners are from the UK and the US, which is fantastic, followed by Ireland.
Wow.
And then South Africa, Brazil, Australia, Singapore, Russian Federation, Italy, Thailand, Iceland, Turkey, Germany, Japan, and Malaysia.
What? That's nuts. I've never...
So thank you, whoever's listening from those countries. That's absolutely amazing. We're so happy to have you here.
Welcome, and hey, tell you... And also, we don't advertise. We hardly ever advertise anything at all. So
no paid advertisement
whatsoever. So if you feel like this podcast...
There's some more.
Oh, yeah?
Canada, Turkey, Netherlands, Belgium, France, unknown.
Unknown. Wow, okay.
Denmark, Philippines, Argentina, Israel, Mexico, Poland, Morocco, India.
So... if you feel like you have friends which may like this, having a chat, whatever they do in life, whatever their job is, whatever they're studying, throw them this podcast, you know? I feel that yeah, just if you like it and you want to give something back, I think that'd be amazing, and thank you so much.
Also, we've got a little bit on what we've learned, Tom.
Yes.
What have you learned?
What have I learned? Ooh.
Other than the science.
I've learned... Well, yeah, there's huge amounts of science I've learned, but I've also learned how to coherently put together a podcast, the structure of it, how to tell an appropriate story, and also take incredibly complicated bits of science, which I like doing that, and then trying to put it down into something that's understandable and listenable and actually entertaining. And I think perfecting that has been great fun.
Yeah, for me, this has really helped me a lot with the transition to teaching virtually. So I'm quite new to teaching at universities.
Yes.
Well, teaching in general. And as part of my PhD, I've been doing a little bit of that. So that was new to me too. But honestly, it feels like podcasting sometimes because when you're teaching undergrads, they don't turn the cameras on. So it's just you.
Zero response. You just, yeah.
So you've got an audience of like sometimes 30, sometimes 200 people, and you're just talking at the void. Yep. So it feels a bit like podcasting. Also with virtual conferences, when I'm sharing my screen, sharing my presentation, I can't see the attendees. So again, it's like podcasting but over a presentation. And I've noticed I've got so much better at that as well.
Yeah.
Thanks to DBB.
That's fantastic. Yeah, it really has. I mean, I can't tell you how much, like, I really look forward to doing this. Normally I'm writing notes to the last minute. It's like, just 5 more minutes. And Becca's like, we need to record. It's 10 p.m. at night. But
that has happened more than once.
That has happened a few times.
We don't allow ourselves to record after dinner anymore because that happened.
Because that went way too late. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I just wanted to say the next episode is going to be the one, this live show. And
yes.
Yeah, it needs time to prepare, but that's the thing. We want to give you guys the best possible experience, most accurate, the most entertaining, not rushed, no mistakes in it for any of our episodes, and therefore...
Never done a live one before.
Yeah, it's going to be...
edit out our rubbish.
Mistakes. Yeah, you get to see what we normally try and edit out, which will be entertaining.
So that's researchethicsconference.co.uk if you want to sign up as a delegate for free, and then you can come watch us, send us some questions, talk to us as we try and record this thing.
Don't want to watch anything else, just come and watch us. Thanks. Let's say,
there are some great talks going on as well.
We put our hearts and souls into this, and we want to give you the best possible